Lights out! Now you want to get nuts? Come on! Let's get nuts.
Here we go again! What's happening, everybody? Let's see what happens. Fuck, man. I don't know what's going on. Internet seems fine. I don't know. I restarted the computer, made sure everything looked good. When it comes to all this, I don't know. We'll see. Fingers freaking crossed. Fingers, toes, eyes, balls, everything crossed. Jeez. What can we do here? I don't know. But all I know is killed the views. That's for damn sure. It's going to be killing the... Oh, there it goes. It just stopped again. Yep. All right. Not happening tonight. Just not happening. It's not happening. Jesus Christ. I don't know what's going on. Output is just, no, it's just not working. Sorry, guys. I don't know what the deal is. Something is definitely just not working on my end, so. All right. Well. Wait. Are we good? Hold on. Are we good? Hold on. It's better. Is it gonna hold out? Is it gonna hold out? Is it the music that does it? Is that what's happening? Hold on. Let's see what happens. Ooh, it seems to be doing okay now. What is happening? Uh-oh. But is it going to stay? That is the question right here. Is it going to stay? Okay, nobody make any sudden movements. Okay, no sudden movements. I know I do that a lot, so I don't know. So, all right, I think we're good. We're good to go right now. Is it cleaned up? Please hold out. Boy, I tell you what, jeez. Hey, membership for Zed right there. Speed round. Let's rush this, right? Let's hold that. It's holding out. We're good. Okay. Thank you guys for sticking with me. But yeah, let's just get right into the tweets, huh? The tweets are part of the thing. I know. I'm just saying. But yeah, smash that like, thumbs up. Do what Rhea was saying right there. Thank you for calling me the real hero. I appreciate it. Yes, we're good. Fingers crossed. What she said. Jump to the tweets. Yes, we're good. Okay. I think we're going to be... Let's see what happens here. Jesus Christ. It's terrible. But yeah, make sure you guys do all that. So I think we'll be okay. Okay, here we go. We're jumping into it. Welcome back, everybody. Let's just get right into it. Like I said, we were starting off right off the bat when it came to... Oops, turn that off. We were going right into the tweets, and we were totally just enjoying this Sam Green artist right here. Superman looked really good. Looked really, really good. Okay, I think we're going to be okay with this one. I don't know. And then, of course, I made the joke about maybe this is what happened, because I was making a joke about monkeypox, COVID-19, and HIV that somebody in Italy got all at the same time. Pretty crazy. Maybe that's what did it. Got infected. Or maybe it was Zack Snyder when we were talking about the 240, the 2.40 aspect ratio and everything. So, should be good. Breaking. Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon will be shot in 2.40 aspect ratio, which is 21.3. Should look good for a space opera, right? And then we talked about, of course, She-Hulk, 1.5 million. That should be good. All right, we're good. Okay. And then for some reason, they took down the whole Hellraiser remake little promo that they had right here, which I thought looked pretty cool. It was chilling. Very chilling. So, yeah. The stream audience is, yeah, I think I appreciate that, Zed. Appreciate that. And anybody want to buy me this massive terror dog inflatable is coming right here. So anybody want to, that's some gift ideas right there. Cool. Zack Snyder is apparently obsessed with this little skateboard right here. He posted on Vero that in the caption he wrote the current obsession. That's right. Even though he's like, 56 years old, Zack's still riding around on a skateboard because he's young at heart. That's what's great. That's why we love the guy, right? And did you guys see this? Huh? We got the Spider-Man No Way Home, the more fun stuff. We have this deleted scene right here, which I don't know. Is this really doing anything? I don't know. Does it add to anything? Probably not. A very MCU-like moment of everybody in an elevator. So there you go. A little promo. I don't know. I'm not going to go see it in theaters. I don't know about you guys, but yes. What's going on, Casey? Good to see you. And then we got this right here at Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights, I should say. Apparently they're going to have a beer that tastes kind of like the Ecto Cooler from back in the day that High C made. This is called Lacto Cooler. I mean, it's going to have a little bit of flavoring with that. But yes, apparently there's going to be a beer that has a green tint to it. That's going to be called Lacto Cooler. I'm curious. I would totally drink that. I also envision this be if I ever have an office or anything like that, this would be the boardroom right here. This is what the seats would look like, the table, you know? Why not? Looks pretty spiffy. Quentin Tarantino reveals why Temple of Doom is his favorite Indiana Jones movie. And people that don't know this, but apparently, yes, when it came to the PG-13 rating, Temple of Doom was partly to, I guess you could say, blame for that, because he even says right here in the quote, he says it pushes the envelope that creates PG-13. The movie was so fucking badass, it created a new rating in the MPAA. Yes, it did. Some people don't know that. Little movie trivia for you, that Indiana Jones Temple of Doom, in fact, created the PG-13 MPAA rating. That's right. When it came to Jaws, for shit's sake, Jaws is a PG movie. Jaws is PG. Crazy to think about, but my God. When it comes to the Indiana Jones films, I mean, I'm a Last Crusade kind of guy. I really enjoy Last Crusade, probably more than the other two. I'm just one of those guys. Just the dynamic between Sean Connery and Harrison Ford, it's just absolutely fantastic. Junior, we named a dog Indy. Yeah. But I'm not saying the whole trilogy's great. The first little trilogy is great. Temple of Doom is still great, you know? Indy. You know, come on, it's good stuff. But yeah, that's why Quentin Tarantino likes that. Hey, Jake Gyllenhaal, Roadhouse. That's right, that is happening. Finally, how long has this remake been in development hell? For a long time, but yes. There we go. There's the first little image for Roadhouse. The first little take right there, and what's his name directing it? Who's the director again? Doug Liman, right? Is it Doug Liman? What am I looking at? Yeah, is it now? Who's the director? I'm totally drawing a blank right now, and of course I don't see his name. Is it Doug Liman? Is that Doug? And Jake Gyllenhaal? Yeah, it is Doug Liman. There you go. Jesus Christ, took a little bit, but there you go. So, original Roadhouse is pure cinema. I agree with that. All right, keep on going. Hey, I heard about this a while ago. The Twitter handle Open Secret, which tries to expose all the pedophilia that's out there. Well, apparently now this has finally reached Entertainment Weekly. The woman suing Horatio Sands for alleged sexual assault has filed a motion to add Jimmy Fallon, Lorne Michaels, and Tracy Morgan to her lawsuit. That's right. Some interesting things are going to be happening, and it's like, holy shit. Jimmy Fallon, you host one of the popular late-night shows. What's going to be happening with that? I don't know, but I remember hearing about this last year from the Open Secret Twitter handle that likes to expose what's happening in Hollywood. So we'll see what happens with that. Jesus Christ, crazy. And then, yes, guys, Pinocchio, how we feeling? Huh?
Ladies and gentlemen,
how are we feeling about Pinocchio? It's a brand new trailer where you actually see him. Tom Hanks is Geppetto, of course. I'm a real boy.
I will be right here when you get back.
How are we feeling about
running
this,
around
huh?
loose without a conscience? Can you imagine the trouble he's gonna get into?
wouldn't want that on my...
I don't know. I'm again, when it comes to live action Disney's, I'm just not always like, hey, I can't wait to see it. I'm not like that, but you know, some of them have been good, some have been bad. I don't know how I feel about this one, but the fact of the matter is, it is Zemeckis, it is Tom Hanks. They work well together. I don't know. So
You can be.
I'll give it a shot.
He won't be a puppet anymore. That's
Looks pretty, you know, shot well, I guess, but I just never, I mean, I'm more looking forward to Guillermo del Toro's version of Pinocchio, the darker version of Pinocchio. But yeah, I'll still watch it. September 8th, coming out in a couple of weeks. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And then Todd McFarlane introducing Batman Arkham City figurines right here. That's right. Collect them all. They all look badass. Why not? That's a good line right there. So he announced that. Of course, David F. Sandberg, he's very much working hard on this. He's putting the finishing touches on Shazam! Fury of the Gods. He's got a little bit more time right now. That's right. Doing that little opening right there. You could hear a little bit of the score of Shazam. Sounds good. Little updated score of Shazam. Sounds a little bit like the old one, of course, but of course a little bit added to it, so that's pretty cool. So David F. Sandberg posted that. We have some Aquaman, James Wan posted some Aquaman 2 concept art. Of course, we'll be talking about that with the main topic, but yeah, we got some Manta versus Arthur right here, and we got some more stuff, so these were pretty cool that he posted. Look at this little war happening right here. I'm guessing that's happening underwater. Maybe it's happening on a surface. I don't know. That's going to be interesting. But yeah, apparently that was posted right here. They actually posted more, if I'm not mistaken. More. There we go. These right here. Looks pretty gorgeous. Yeah, trying to capture some Avatar vibes, right? A little bit of Avatar vibes. I don't know. But yeah. There you go. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And then check out this poster. What do I keep saying? What's going on, Carrie? Good to see you, buddy. What do I keep saying? When it comes to, like, on here? I'm just like, hey, if Ben Affleck is still there. He's still there, still doing some of the movies. Obviously, we're going to be talking about Jason Momoa, talking about Ben Affleck joining Aquaman for a little scene or whatever. But I keep on saying, they get Cavill, they have Affleck, they're locked and loaded. Guess what? Do a world's finest movie. Just throw it out there. Just throw it out there. Make it happen. Or have a Trinity movie, if you want to go that far. You don't have to do like obviously a full-on Justice League movie, but you could do a team-up movie. I don't know. Do a world's finest. That would blow up the internet. Or do a Trinity or do a Trinity movie also. But I thought that was a pretty cool poster right there. So good job for whoever made that. I like it. So good stuff. I like it. Okay, we're good still, right? No more glitchy. I'm like worried about every time I do like a little transition now when it comes to all this. I'm just kind of wondering if there was just something wrong. There was definitely something going on with the output of something. So yeah. I don't know. Hopefully I'm looking good. Like I said, trying to do the whole 4K thing on here. Maybe that had something to do with it, but it seems to be okay right now. So we're fine. Okay. It's lasting. Let's get to the main topics. It's right, guys. Well, this happened kind of late in the day, but yes, we have some delays. Delays are happening when it comes to Warner Brothers Discovery. Pretty interesting stuff because there's some things that are going on with it. So, yeah. Obviously, the two big movies that got delayed were Aquaman and Shazam. So, obviously, this dropped right here. Aquaman Shazam sequels push back release dates. The delays are part of a number of changes made at Warner Brothers' release calendar amid new ownership. The sequels of Aquaman and Shazam, are changing their release dates in another major reshuffling at Warner Brothers. The James Wan-directed Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom has been pushed back more than 8 months, from March 17th, 2023 to December 25th, 2023. That's right. I guess Warner Brothers say, we're not getting that Jason Momoa Frosty the Snowman movie. Apparently not. But we're going to get Aquaman during Christmas, that's for sure. Also moving, Shazam sequel, Fury of the Gods, which was meant to come out in December of this year, which was against Avatar, has landed on Aquaman 2's old date, March 17th, 2023. So there you go. Smart. That's smart. Totally smart. Yes. That is definitely smart because, we all knew that Shazam 2 was going to be moving from that date because of Avatar 2. Come on. Even David F. Sandberg was making jokes about it. He was making jokes about it, like that whole thing when that happened. And then, of course, he's even tweeted out even today. What did he say today? He said, while I'm an impatient bastard who wants people to see it as soon as possible, the film will be fully done in just a few weeks. The move makes sense since Avatar was taking all IMAX and PLF screens. Fear of the Gods is a big movie and should be seen big. So the movie's done. You know, I don't know if they're going to add anything to it or anything, if they're going to do any kind of additional photography. I would say the reshoots are definitely out. Reshoots aren't happening, so anybody who thinks there's going to be reshoots that are happening with Shazam, I wouldn't get your hopes up, but then at the same time, you never know what's going on with this whole thing, but maybe some additional photography, that would be, you know, certain guy that's wearing a blue costume, that'd be pretty sweet, but that's what David F. Sandberg had to say, but yeah, very smart for that, of course. And when it comes to Aquaman, a lot of people, which is kind of funny, I saw a lot of people just well, first off, and there's just a lot of people that are just going like, man, I saw things, of course, you know, that WBD keeps, and what do I keep on saying when it comes to Zaslav and his new regime? The fact that they're cleaning up the old regime's mess. But a lot of people are just looking at David Zaslav as some evil, like he's just an evil, he's Lex Luthor, apparently, or worse than Lex Luthor, because there's other things. Obviously, the Batgirl cancellation put a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. It set a bad precedent. Sure, I totally agree that was a little bit of a weird thing, but at the same time, you have to blame the old regime when it comes to this. And when it comes to all this stuff, pushing Aquaman to Christmas of next year, holy shit. You better believe that some reshoots are going to be happening with that. It seems like that's going to end up being the case, because you're pushing that movie. I mean, my God, we're in August right now. It's August 24th. August 24th. I mean, we're what is it? 4 months out? 4 months out of this Christmas, and we still have to wait another year from this Christmas? Jesus Christ. That's a lot. That's 16 months. You better believe there's going to be some reshoots happening right there. And a lot of people are even talking about like, oh my God, it's coming out after The Flash. Does that mean they're going to put Keaton back into Aquaman and remove Ben Affleck? No. Okay? That's not going to happen. I see people saying that, and I just kind of go like, what are you thinking? What are you thinking right there? Because obviously when it comes to the old regime, they were doing something where, of course, what happens in The Flash brings in Michael Keaton's Bruce Wayne. Ben Affleck's Bruce Wayne kind of leaves the picture a little bit, and then all of a sudden it's like, all right, well, he's going to be a temporary Bruce Wayne right now in this world. So then, of course, we're going to put him in Aquaman. We're going to put him in Batgirl, which is why Batgirl is the main reason. I would say that's probably one of the main reasons, obviously, why it suffered the ill fate that it has suffered. But yes. I'm just like, when I see people saying like they're going to put Michael Keaton back, I'm like, no, they're not. No, that's not going to happen. That's definitely not going to happen. If anything, this just adds more weight to the fact that it's like, yes, they would rather have the current Batman, current Bruce Wayne, as being the guy that's going to be interlocking with all this stuff. And again, if Ben Affleck is still very much cool with doing all this stuff, if you get that Henry Cavill fella, guess what? You should do something where they are, you know, I'm not saying that they have to, you know, that looked weird. I'm not saying they have to scissor each other, but hey, I think that would sell some tickets. I mean, it could. Anyways, that was just weird. I don't know where I went with that. But and who's got that mental picture? My God. Anyways, I'm just saying, but yeah, when people were thinking that they were going to put Michael Keaton, nah, I mean, the whole Michael Keaton thing is a very cool concept, and I'm very much looking forward to it when it comes to The Flash. But that was all it needed to be. If it was going to be that and then go into a Batman Beyond situation, cool. That would have been cool. But apparently they were like, nah, we're not going to do the Batman Beyond situation. We're going to do something, we're just going to inject him into this universe and have him do Batgirl and blah, blah, blah. That just seems like, I don't know. It just seemed like it was it was Hamada. Hamada had nada. Thank you, Ben, for the $10 super chat. They are adding a bunch of stuff, those movies, plus exclusive Henry Cavill's presence. There you go. Said it right there, right? Yeah, I'm just going off on all kinds of stuff. Yeah, no Keaton slander. I know, that's the thing that I've not enjoyed seeing is people just totally just the Keaton slander. I tell you. You know, it's always funny, too, because I'll see people call out bias of other people when I know they have a bias, too. It's like, stop calling people out on their bias when you have a bias as well. Okay? You know, it's just kind of funny when I see that. I'm like, oh, wait, you have a bias, too, though. You have we all have bias when it comes to this stuff. We do. And you have to admit it. Sometimes you just got to admit you're biased. And, Keaton's got a lot of hate only from the simple fact that they just hated the idea that he was possibly going to be like, he is now the DCEU Batman. You know who told you that? Scoopers. Scoopers told you that. Got everybody all fucking panties in a bunch and everything. It was only going to be like a temporary thing. It wasn't like Michael Keaton signed a goddamn 20-year multi-picture deal. He didn't do that. The guy's 70 years old. He decided to come back for a couple of movies, and that was going to be it. That was going to be it. But a lot of people were just making it like, Jesus Christ, so we're going to have a Justice League and have a 7-year-old Batman? It's like, no. It was just going to be a temporary thing, but people ran with what the Scoopers were all saying. And then everything changed. Alan Horn, David Zaslav, they realized that they were like, no, this was going to be a temporary thing. This is what fucked Batgirl. One of the reasons why it fucked Batgirl. So we're not going to have him, of course, as the main Batman. And a lot of people got really like huffy puffy about that. And then of course, then you just see them just throw Michael Keaton under the bus, and he's just like, hey, what the fuck? I just came back to just do some Batman. It was like, sounded like fun. Not trying to replace anything or trying to like lead a goddamn franchise. But yeah, there has been a lot of that. I'm just kind of going like, whoa, pump the brakes a little bit, all right? Let's stop it with the Keaton slander here. He's iconic. He was the first, not necessarily the first cinematic Batman. Adam West, technically the Batman movie back in 1966, yeah. But I'm talking about, when it came to CBMs and what paved the way. That Batman 89 paved the way, man. And Michael Keaton, and not to mention, Michael Keaton got fucked over by Warner Brothers as well. Remember when it came to Batman 3? Him and Tim Burton were supposed to do Batman 3, but they're like, no, you make too much dark shit. We can't sell Happy Meals, okay? We can't have the Penguin biting someone's fucking nose off. What are you thinking? So, of course, they just replaced it all. Which, Batman Forever still holds a special place in my heart. Love Val Kilmer, sure. And apparently Val Kilmer in a recent interview was like, hey, yeah, I'd be down to do something with Batman again. But, just saying. But remember, he also hated it. But then again, those suits were very uncomfortable. So anyway, sorry. I had to go on a little diatribe when it came to that. Because, yes, I just hate seeing the Keaton slander. Yeah, Keaton's great. Keaton's great. All right, so let's get to the next topic, huh? All right, so Batgirl, we got a couple Batgirl topics. Now, this is a little effed up. It seems. I don't know, this is very strange. But Boris Kit and Aaron Couch, they have this exclusive right here. Secret Batman screening hit the Warner Brothers lot. Exclusive. Batgirl won't be flying onto HBO Max screens, but a select group of insiders is getting to see the film during secret screenings on the Warner Brothers lot this week, multiple sources tell Hollywood Reporter. They are said to be for people who worked on the movie, both cast and crew, as well as representatives and executives. One source described them as funeral screenings held before the film is set off to an undisclosed afterlife with footage locked away in a vault, either physical or digital. What? Funeral screenings? Why has it be so morbid? My God. That's morbid, man. Funeral screenings? What? Ugh, that sounds really bad. But again, this is all just like kind of sources, and I'm like kind of going like, all right, so they have an assembly cut. Now, the directors, which we're going to be talking about them with the next topic, is, obviously they said there's a lot of work that still has to be done. So there's really a lot of work. So maybe they do have like a rough edit, I'm sure, but it's like, why would you want to do that on the Warner Brothers lot? Just like, hey, this is what we got. This movie's not going anywhere, but here it is. Just in case you want to see it. Seems a little weird to me. And, whoever called it the funeral screening, that's just, I don't know. To me, it almost sounds like, man, was this something for the press? I don't know. It seems a little strange to me, but it also seems a little effed up, too. If you're going to call it that, but like I said, your guess is as good as mine when it comes to all this. I don't know. I just don't know. It just sounds very weird to me. Very, very weird. But I don't know. There's going to be, if there's any life that's going to be thrown into this movie, it just seems like the campaigning for it that lost its like hype, or after like a couple of days, because people are just like, all right, next thing with She-Hulk, let's watch that. Seemed like that just kind of. But then anytime that something like this happens, people are like, oh my god, that evil Zaslav, what is he doing? He's running a death camp. He's running a death camp. That's right, he's running a death camp. The guy is, Jesus Christ, he's worse than Lex Luthor. Look what he's doing. A funeral screening. It's like, that's not coming from Warner Brothers. It's coming from somebody, some source. I don't know. It's very weird. It's like, why would you call it a funeral screening? It's just so weird to me. But hey, whatever. Kind of has a ring to it, I guess. Hoy. And then we have, Batgirl and Batgirl. But yeah, we have the two dudes talking about. Let me find it here. Like I said, everything got a little mismanaged, but yeah, we have the two directors, of course, Bilal and Adil, right here. Let's see. Let me make sure I got it. They posted about this, and they posted about getting support for their. They have another movie that's coming out right now, but yeah, here's the video right here. Oops, I should probably share my screen. All right, so here we go right here. Here's the video.
Assalamu alaikum, I'm Adil. I'm Bilal. And we're the directors of Image, Black, Gangsta, Snowfall the pilot, Miss Marvel, the pilot in the finale, Soil, Bad Boys for Life, and
Bad Boys
Batgirl.
for Life.
So we wanted to explain actually the day that we found out about Batgirl getting cancelled.
So we were at Adil's wedding. Congratulations, bro.
Thank you. Thank you. It was beautiful.
Such
it was
a
in Morocco.
bad
Got
way
that
to
my beautiful
get it.
superhero wife was there with me to support me through these times.
I was in Tetuan. I was visiting the grave of my grandfather and grandmother. And when I was leaving, I picked up my phone and I saw there was a lot of messages. I got a call and they said to me, Batgirl is done.
I was in Tangiers in a hotel honeymooning with my wife, and all of a sudden I got a phone call.
Ouch.
Meanwhile, I was getting messages, and they said they're gonna kill the movie. And when I heard that, I was shocked
Kill
because
the
I
movie.
didn't even realize that
Kill,
was a possibility.
funeral.
It was as
What
if
is
we
up
were
with this
doing
terminology?
history right there, and I called right away Martin Walsh, the editor, and said, "Yo, you gotta pack up that shit. Back up, copy the movie."
And then Adil called me and I said, yo, shoot it on your phone. So I went on the server and everything was blocked.
Yeah, I
blocked.
apologize. That's not the right thing to do, but I was panicking.
Yeah, it's
I was
an emotional reaction.
It's not good. It's not good to do piracy, but yeah.
I love how he said that right there. He's like, dude, like, shoot the movie, like, record something on your phone. Oh, that's not good, though. Guys, do not do that. Piracy, it's bad. I like that, though. You gotta make sure you get that message out
see
there.
that the movie was gone, that we didn't have any access to the footage or able to see it for ourselves again. That was pretty harsh.
It was painful. I was emotional. It was shocking. And certainly for our crew and cast, we were like a family. It was intense. We were passionate to make this movie.
Really, they gave the best of themselves. And the movie was not even done. I mean, there was still a long way to go. It was a lot of work to be done.
of work
Same
to
thing
still
that
be
happened
done.
with Miss Marvel and Bad Boys for Life. We were just starting to really get somewhere with the post-production.
And there was no VFX. There were scenes that were missing reshoots.
We
And
got a lot of support from everybody in the world, which really meant a lot to us.
that's the thing that kept us our heads straight.
A lot of people ask us, how can they support us? And our answer is actually, you can support us by watching our movie. Our
There
movie
you
is
go.
called Rebel. That's a
Watch
movie
their
we
other
shot
movies.
last year and we finished it this year, premiered at the Cannes Film Festival.
Rebel is our most personal and most important movie we ever made.
And it's about something true about the civil war in Syria, about ISIS, about radicalization, and follows really a family. We put everything in
I'll
that
watch it.
movie.
Sounds good.
We're so happy and so grateful that people can actually watch that movie. And I would say watch it, spread the word, and maybe, by
Do it.
watching Rebel, you can imagine what Batgirl could have been. Support us, watch Rebel, spread the word, talk to your friends about it and family, and check it out.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So yeah, those two seem like really cool guys. Somebody you could have a beer with or something like that. But yeah, was this something else?
Actually, you can support us by watching our movie.
That's just the same thing. But yes, there you go, guys. So they're just asking for support for their new movie, their smaller movie that's called Rebel. Hey, you got to do that. If you want to support that, Get the word out there. Watch it, whatever it's on. No piracy. Just watch it. Pay for it. Support the guys. I don't know if it's going to be showing up on any kind of streaming service or anything like that. But, it seems like they're still in good spirits. It seems like they're still going to be getting work. I mean, this whole thing has been a crazy shit show. I don't know if they're going to show up to their funeral screening. as that source put it, but that would be kind of weird. I don't know if I'd want to. What as a director, as directors, like, why would you want to like show up and show a movie that's like fucking not even? It's a rough assembly cut. That just seems like something I wouldn't want to like show off. But then at the same time, maybe it's done enough. I don't know. It's weird because then again, when you think about Zack Snyder showing what he had when it came to the Snyder Cut, it was all in black and white, and he was trying to hide as much as possible and unfinished stuff and previs stuff that just kind of, did all that. But I mean, that's got to be rough to just be like, yep, here's the unfinished product. I would very much love to finish this thing, but there, I got to show that. But anyways, guys, so if you want to show some support to these two, watch their new movie, Rebel. Support it, throw it out there, and then, I guess we'll see what happens when it comes to all that. But there you go. That's one way to do it right there. All right. And finally, we have Jason Momoa. He's been doing some chatting. He had his premiere of that series that he has called C, that he was starring in. I haven't watched it yet. I heard it's pretty good, but he was at the premiere, so we answered some questions when it came to things that are happening over at Warner Brothers and Aquaman and stuff like that. And the first thing that we'll bring up right here is when just talking about Ben Affleck joining Aquaman right here. So let's listen to Jason.
Aquaman 2, Ben Affleck. What was it like when he got on set?
I mean, it's just hugs and kisses. I love that guy. So we get along too well, and it's very good to see him again.
Tell me about Aquaman 2. What should we expect?
Too much fun. It's too much fun. We a lot of laughs, way more humor.
Aquaman 2.
Oh, way more humor. What are you talking about, Jason? Ew. No. That's fine. And then, of course, talking about the 10-year plan, Jason Momoa on the future of Aquaman and David Zaslav's proposed 10-year DC plan. I trust them to make the right decisions. So speaking with Hollywood Reporter, talking about all this. That's an interesting question, Momoa said, pausing to collect his thoughts. I just trust them to make the right decisions, and I got to stay in my lane. So there you go. And keep on talking, obviously. It says, we killed it. We made something amazing. It'll come out when it's meant to come out. The nice thing about what's happened with COVID is that everyone is trying to rush to meet these deadlines, but we know it should come out when it's ready to come out at the time when everybody is getting back to the movie theaters. So thank you, Tom Cruise. Talking about that. But yes, so talking about the delay as well. That's what Jason Momoa has to say. And then I love the fact that, giving some praise to, of course, Mr. Ben Affleck and having some fun with that. Because obviously with that video that he posted on Instagram, I mean, that thing was just mainly like, hey, that was obviously something planned. It wasn't like it was like, oops, didn't mean to show Ben Affleck. That was something. I mean, it was bigger than anything that happened at Comic-Con, for God's sakes. We know this. Like, Comic-Con was kind of, was a letdown when it came to DC. So that little video that came out was even more, hype than anything that was right there. But I'm glad he said that kind of stuff. And he's having fun with this, but yeah, I'm just saying, I'm still saying that there's going to be reshoots. There's going to be reshoots with Aquaman 2. I know there's, some people have said that, yeah, maybe it's not up to the standards as they want it, and maybe there's a little too much humor. I don't know. Like, he did say there's a lot more humor, and it's just like, all right. I mean, I thought the first one had just enough humor, maybe even dial it back just a little bit, But he's saying more humor, and that's like, maybe they don't want that. I don't know. Maybe they're going to change some kind of trajectory. Who knows when it comes to it? But I just have a feeling there's going to be some pretty, we're going to hear about some reshoots. If we're not going to get this movie for 16 months, reshoots are definitely happening. But so there you go. He trusts them. That's what he's got to do. He's got to play, he's got to stay in his lane, as he said, which is good. Stay in your lane there, Jason Momoa, or stay in your swimmer's path, whatever you want to say. I don't know. But good on Jason Momoa. Apparently, also, we talked about Fast X, and he really enjoyed playing the villain role in there. The villain has daddy issues, which just makes you think, okay, daddy issues, family. Of course, there's going to be some kind of correlation with that. Is there going to be some kind of relation to Dominic Toretto? Probably. I don't know. I'm guessing so. Maybe he's related to Hobbs or something like that. But we all know that Dwayne Johnson ain't going to show up in that, right? Jeez. All right, guys. Well, I don't think we have any Twitter questions, but let's do a little run through right now, since everything seems to be working fine. Everything seems to be working fine, and then I apologize when it comes to the members only stream. We're gonna go ahead and not do that right now, but I'll answer some questions for you for like the next 10 minutes since everything's doing good. And now it's like later than usual, so let's just I'll leave it up to some questions right now if you guys want to throw some questions out there right now, because I'm not gonna do the members only stream since it's late, and I didn't ask for questions on Twitter for the third time. My God. So, but make sure you do all that. Okay, let's see. How are you? How's life? Life is good. Life is definitely good. So, no OnlyFan today. Let's see. Dave, what kind of beard oil and fragrance do you use? I don't use any. Beard oil? I don't use beard oil. I didn't know that was a thing. I don't have a fragrance either. I just use deodorant. Not really a cologne guy. You love Fast and Furious? Okay, that's fine. I'll see the untied. Yeah, okay. So that's actually one thing I wanted to talk about too, was apparently there is, for February, there's going to be an event film that they're going to be pushing. And then not to mention Warner Brothers, this whole thing that's happening with Warner Brothers is the fact that they don't have enough money to release more films this year. The money is just, again, this is what Zaslav is trying to do. He's trying to find that money. But apparently when it comes to next year, they talked about an untitled movie that's coming out in February of next year that nobody knows what the hell it is. Now, some people are like, oh my God, is it the Ayer cut? Is it that? And I'm like, as much as I wish it was, as far as I could tell, the whole November thing that I've been telling you about, that's still a thing that needs to happen to determine whether the Ayer cut's going to be something. I mean, obviously I would love it for it to be that, but it sounds like it's something that's definitely, I don't know what it is, but an untitled fan event. Why would they just tease something like that? Maybe we'll find out in the next couple months. I'm imagining so, but I'm kind of curious of what that exactly is. But when it comes to some certain other things, I'm like, I don't know. But it just, as far as I could tell, it's not going to be Ayer cut. If Ayer cut does happen, it wouldn't be theatrical. It'd be an HBO Max exclusive, just like Zack Snyder's Justice League. So I don't know. We will see. But I saw people like saying like that. What's something you want Matt Reeves to do within the Batman universe? Just to grow the Bat family. I want to see a Dick Grayson, maybe even a little bit of a Jason. I don't know. I want him to grow the Rogues Gallery. Don't be afraid to take the chances of having obviously multiple villains and equally balance them, and then of course add to the Bat family. And hopefully we'll get something of a Dick Grayson when it comes to the second Batman. Maybe we'll get some Barbara Gordon. I don't know. I just wanted to do that. I know. Beer? I don't know. Yeah. Why am I breaking your heart? What am I doing? What am I doing here? So does Affleck being an Aquaman offer after the Flash bode well for his future? Absolutely. I mean, but at the same time, there was like a different kind of like situation that was happening that Muschietti was going to do. So, Dave, I asked you a question under the third Twitter post. Cool. Casual Batman win. I know. Soon, because now the mustache is great. So, beard oil. I don't know. Did I say that right? Or I wasn't trying to make fun of it. When will you strip for us live, Dave? Well, YouTube, there's a community violations. So unless things really get bad and I want to get kicked off YouTube, then sure. What is love? You ever see a little puppy? That's love. When you see a puppy and you go, oh, that's love. Or a kitty. It could be one of the two. I need to jeez. Whoops. What else we got here? I know. Now I'm asking for too many questions. There are too many questions. This chat is thirsty. I know, a little bit, right? WBD can't afford to put out movies. They don't have money for Ayer cut. Yeah, I know. That's the part that makes you kind of nervous. Do you think that any reshoots they do with Flash or Aquaman, that Zaslav and DeLuca will still honor the director's visions? Yeah, hopefully it will. That's all we can really ask for when it comes to that. Dave, if you could choose one of the Justice League actors to time warp back into a baby and raise it with Casey as partners, which, wow, that is quite a question there, Zed. You are knocking them out tonight. Me and Casey are now pairing up. I don't know. Let's get a baby Momoa. Okay, so there are rumblings. Henry was in L.A. in July. Rock was tight-lipped on stage, but later made it clear Henry is the best Soups. Just saying, Shadow Soups being a placeholder, we can only hope. We can only hope, and I know there's stuff out there, but from my knowledge, still not hearing anything about that. So, I don't know. How long has it? Yeah, it's been going for a little bit. Haircut gonna be a few... Let's see what else we got here. With all the cancellations and delays, do you think Black Adam will be delayed? No. Black Adam is definitely not going to be delayed. You watched Beast and didn't hate it, but Body's Body. Okay, well, there. At least you didn't hate it. At least you didn't hate it. Rumor is that Apple will purchase Batman, the Caped Crusader, from Warner Brothers. Do you think Apple will purchase DC from Warner Brothers? No. No. Warner Brothers is never going to let go of DC. Why do people think that that could happen? It's not going to happen. Warner Brothers is never going to give up DC. Never. Apple is worth $3 trillion, by the way. They definitely have the money. Yeah, but Warner Brothers would not want to get rid of their IP. So, I'm just saying. Would you introduce Michael B. Jordan as Calvin Ellis and Reeves? That'd be pretty sweet. I mean, if they're going to do something like that, yeah, you might as well, jeez. Let's see. Do you think that Olivia Wilde putting her singer boyfriend Harry Styles into a movie that she is directing considered a form of nepotism? I mean, he is an actor, but yeah, I saw that clip today, and I was like, I mean, he's not the best actor. That's for damn sure. You ever rescue a puppy? No, I have not. So, let's see what else we got here. Do what she said. Yeah, this is kind of like a Q&A right now. So, let's see. Where's the rabbit's foot? Yeah, I know that reference. Beginning of Mission Impossible. Jose, it's Nikki's birthday on Saturday, and there's no stream, so let's wish her happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nikki. Happy birthday to you. And we can remind me on Friday. We could do like a preemptive thing right there. Hold up the drinks, all that kind of stuff. We could do that. Yes, happy early birthday. Happy early birthday. Let's see. I didn't know what Harry Styles looked like until the Eternals. Oh, you didn't watch Dunkirk? He was in Dunkirk. He didn't have any lines, though. Are you going to see 3000? Yes, tomorrow. That's what I'll be seeing tomorrow. So look forward to my first reaction review. I am very much looking forward to that. George Miller, Idris Elba. 2 weeks. 2 consecutive weeks of Idris Elba. Hey, nothing wrong with that, right? Okay. IGDC fandom isn't happening. Yeah. Pretty much not happening. We would have heard about it by now. Doesn't seem like it's happening, so. Hey, your birthday's Friday. Well, there you go. A lot of birthdays coming up. A lot of birthdays are coming up. A lot of birthdays here. Yeah. So I think we could figure the Flash additional photography will mean Barry no longer puts together a timeline where Keaton's Batman and J.K. Simmons, yeah, maybe something like that. Let's see, Dave, would you or Casey be the one to birth? Casey, come on. Brownstone, David. I didn't see it. Sorry, they're going quick. Thank you. There you go. Let's see, anybody else? I will remind everyone. Yes, there you go. Nighthawk is on it. That's right. She's here to fuck shit up. Do you think David Zaslav is canceling and delaying rejects in order to... Rejects? And delaying rejects in order to preserve. Again, the Flash was already preserving the Snyderverse, but they're making sure that it's absolutely going to be, the whole idea of the multiverse concept that Hamada was like, I guess, attempting to do. They're getting rid of that. That's the thing. Who's excited for Rings of Power? Again, really not my cup of tea. Probably watch it later. He's going to be on his way out. I mean, if he's retiring, good on him. Struggling financially, they're offering it. Yeah, I know. They definitely are struggling financially. And you could really blame the old regime for that. You really can. That's the thing. You meant projects. Okay, I was like, rejects? Holy shit. I was like, damn. What are you thinking here? I appreciate you guys doing this again. Let's see. What would you rate Jose's boner picks? 3. Sorry, Jose. I didn't mean to do like that. Let's see. Any more questions? I think that's pretty much it. Who would be your pick to play Mira for Aquaman 2 or 3? I don't know. They just don't have Mira. I don't know. To me, it's just like, Mira. So, I don't know if they need a Mira, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if he's hearing some things too, then let's go. I hate, how much I hate saying let's go. But let's see. Do you think if a new Batgirl is cast down the road in the DCU, she'll still be a person of color? Definitely feel like it'll look bad. Oh yeah, they should just keep Leslie Grace. Really, to be honest, I mean, just put her in something that's better. Just keep her in there. Yeah. Again, Hollywood hates redheads. I mean, the joke is there, but what can you do? All right, Mr. Everett, though WB has said they have no plans to continue with Ezra Miller, do you think they will change their tune once? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. That $1 billion number is going to be, but I mean, who knows if that's going to be the case. But yeah, there's a chance that they would actually do that. So, okay. Let's go ahead and wrap it up. Sorry, guys, again, for the technical difficulties, and sorry I didn't do the traditional kind of stuff, and, apologize for the members-only stream not happening, but hey, it happens, all right? So make sure you guys smash that like, thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, do all that, and I would appreciate it, and let's go ahead and put that outro music, please. All right, guys. No technical difficulties with the third time. My God, I should go buy a lottery ticket now. But anyways, guys, you guys are awesome. No show tomorrow. Look forward to my first reaction review of 3,000 Years of Longing. Please do. And then, of course, Vodka stream on Friday, so look forward to that. So, all right, guys, you guys are awesome, and make sure you follow me on all the stuff. I'll be doing my Patreon exclusive tomorrow, so if you're not subscribed to that, please do that. All right, guys, love ya. Talk to you later.